This week on What in the World, we're outside trying to replicate the Florida sun. We've got news on monorails and also an update on the parking charges for UK guests. Coming up all on this week's show. Hi and welcome to this week's What in the World, the show where we take a look at the last 7 days of Disney World news. Let's get straight into it this week. This week in Magic Kingdom news, we've got two stories, and this first one is a rumour that's been floating around this week. So internal sources are reporting at Disney that a new fleet of monorails has been ordered to replace the Mark 6 ones that have been in operation at the resort since 1989. By all accounts, one of the main reasons for this was the incident that happened in January, which saw guests riding the monorail Red to Epcot have the doors open whilst they were actually riding this. This also prompted Disney to install signs advising guests not to lean on the monorail doors. The new fleet will be reportedly built by Canadian firm Bombardier, the same company that built the current fleet, which at the time reportedly cost $3.5 million per train, which is about $7.5 million today. The rumours also say that the recent cancellation of the Main Street Theatre project was to free up some funds needed for this new fleet, and this would make a lot of sense since the project was announced at D23 and work had actually begun in October last year. This hasn't been the only incident, however, as in June 2017, a piece of monorail blue actually fell off into the Epcot parking lot. And a couple of weeks back on What in the World, we give you all the information for both Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party and Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. And I'll leave a link to the show up in there so you guys can check that out if you need all the dates. Now, tickets for both of these events are now available to purchase online, as well as the new Glow Nights at Typhoon Lagoon. Glow Nights is priced at $55 for adults and $50 for children aged 3 to 9. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is available for 34 nights this year and also features favourites like the Boo to You Parade and also Happy Hallow Wishes. Tickets for this are $75 in advance or $85 at the gate if available. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party will also feature favourites like Mickey's Once Upon a Time Christmas Parade. We'll also have Elsa transforming Cinderella Castle into an ice palace, and we'll also have Holiday Wishes there as well. Tickets are $95 or $105 at the gate, again if available on the night. We'll start this week's Hollywood Studios news with a quick update on the Disney Skyliner. This week we had a photo which shows us some of the Skyliner towers in the Hollywood Studios parking lot. In the photo we can see the line of Skyliner towers in the parking lot with at least 4 towers now vertical, and it seems that pace all around the resort has picked up on this project. Now, it was only a few weeks ago that the first tower went up, though there's still lots of work to complete, especially on the stations themselves. Now, just in case you haven't heard, the Skyliner is a new gondola system that will connect the Caribbean Beach, the new Riviera Resort, Pop Century and the Art of Animation with Epcot and Hollywood Studios. The Skyliner was scheduled to be up and running around about mid-2019. However, Mickey Views is reporting this week that they have an inside source with knowledge on the project who's saying that this is now going to be late 2019. Keep an eye on What in the World in the upcoming weeks and we'll let you know if we hear any more news. This week we have an updated picture of the Toy Story Mania queue, and we can see Lenny and his binoculars from both Toy Story 1 and 2 and Chuckles the Clown from Toy Story 3 have been represented now in the queue line. The ride, which has been a hit in every single park since 2008 when it opened, will also be getting a brand new entrance and also a third track, so more guests can enjoy the carnival ride games on offer. This week, Up, A Great Bird Adventure had soft openings, and we've seen for the first time some footage from this show. Now, for those of you that don't know what this is, we've spoke about this a couple of times, and it's the brand new show to help celebrate Animal Kingdom's 20th anniversary, which was yesterday, and this has replaced Flights of Wonder. The new show features Doug and Russell from Disney Pixar's Up, and lets guests join in the fun as they discover new species of birds from all around the world. Here's a sneak peek courtesy of Blog Mickey.
That's one of the ways we greet friends here in India. My name is Marissa. Adventurers, please welcome
sport in track 54, Sweat Lodge 12.
Oh, shabash, Russell. Tell us about your furry friend.
He's my dog. We found him in South America. And he's trained. Shake, boy. Speak, boy.
Hi there.
The new show officially opened yesterday, April 22nd. We have some photo updates this week from Dino Land USA, which will soon be the host to Donald's Dino Bash. Now, we spoke about this new show before, so let's just quickly remind ourselves what the concept art looked like a couple of weeks ago when we showed you this. We can see Chip and Dale and also Donald and Daisy and the new costumes that will be used, as well as the logo for the dance party. Now, this is what the area normally looks like. However, now it seems construction has started on the stage for Donald's new dance party and construction walls are now up around the area. Also in Dino Land at the moment, there are construction walls up at Primeval Whirl, and according to cast members in the area, the walls are for work to relocate the Donald Duck meet and greet to a more prominent area. Donald's Dino Bash opens on April 28th to help Animal Kingdom celebrate its 20th anniversary. While we're talking about Animal Kingdom's anniversary, just want to say a belated happy birthday to Animal Kingdom from all of us at What in the World. Now, for those who haven't seen, a commemorative map was also handed out this weekend, and we've got a look at this. This features a fantastic front cover which has the 20th logo on and also the Tree of Life. Once opened, there is a brilliant four-cover look at the history of the park since it opened in 1998, and you can also see some of the custom merchandise on offer. If you did manage to pick one of these commemorative maps up, then keep a hold of it as it is a great keepsake. First up in other news this week, we have some merchandise updates. Mini ears are becoming all the rage these days, especially from sites like Etsy, and it seems Disney's now realising this and are making more choice of ears available in the parks than ever before. This week saw the release of these Cheshire Cat ears, these Belle themed ears with the rose detailing, and also these Ariel themed ears. Now, these all retail at $24.99, but from what I understand, the Ariel ears are already sold out in a lot of locations. Now, continuing with the merchandise theme, this brand new Mickey Mouse American Legend Magic Band is also now available to purchase. This features Cinderella Castle on one side, with our favourite mouse on the other and some nice Americana theming. This is priced at $27.99 and is available online and in the parks. Now let's talk about the My Disney Experience app. We did have some updates on this last week, however we do have more updates this week. You might soon see this icon in your app. It seems that the My Disney Experience app may soon be able to tell you when the next bus is actually due to arrive at your location. Now, over the past few years, the resorts have seen the installation of electronic bus signs, which will let you know when the next bus will arrive, and it seems this might be the next logical step. There's no exact date on when this feature is going to appear, but keep an eye out on your app updates for the future. Now, back on the show on the 19th of March, we told you that Disney was going to start charging for overnight parking at resorts for guests. Now, this did cause quite a stir in the Disney community, but this week we do have some good news for guests who are travelling from the UK and Ireland. According to the frequently asked questions page on the Disney Holidays website, the fee will be waived for guests through to the end of 2019. Why Disney has chose this for UK and Ireland guests, I have no idea, but there's no word at the moment whether this will be extended to other countries or not. Guests at both Disneyland and Walt Disney World can soon explore the resorts in a totally different way thanks to the free Play Disney Parks app, which is coming to both iOS and Android this summer. The app will give guests exclusive experiences at both locations, and the more you explore in the parks, the more there will be to discover in the app. This is just one of the most recent updates for the app, which has been updated recently with the new digital key system for Fort Wilderness Resort, online check-in and also mobile food ordering. Currently this is just an announcement, so I'm sure we'll get a lot more information when it gets nearer to the summer launch. Now, free dining is one of the most popular offers for guests travelling to Walt Disney World, and rumour has it that this is going to be making a return this week. Last year, free dining returned with a few changes for guests at moderate resorts who did only get the quick service plan instead of the full Disney dining plan, which includes the table service credits. There's no details at the moment on what the changes will be, if any, when this launches. However, I would expect to have the same as last year or a slightly reduced service. No doubt, either way, this will prove as popular as recent years. And that's it for another week's show from What in the World. Let me know your thoughts in the comments about what you think about the new monorail fleet that potentially will be ordered. I think Disney's overdue for this, but let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Now, if you did like this week's episode of the show, please give it a massive thumbs up as that does help us out. And if it's the first time you're seeing me on your screen, then please subscribe and also hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads of the show. Now, you can find us through the week on both Facebook and Twitter at What in the D World, and until next week, we'll see you real soon.